Dave Scott. I'm at Simcoe Natural Foods. Simcoe Natural Foods has been going for 33 years. I'm with the current owner, Laura. Laura, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to have you here.
Well, thanks for inviting us in. You know, you guys have a wonderful selection here. You got a little bit of everything going on. You got bulk in the back. You got lots of vitamins and supplements and a food section as well. It's amazing what you've been able to do with this store. And you've been the owner now, what, 3 years?
Yeah, we're coming up to 3 years. I had the privilege of buying it from Gail and Tim Lyons, and yes, they had it for 31 years. And they were down on Kent Street and then Norfolk Street, and then been in this location at 479 Queensway West for 5 years now.
5 years now, already, eh?
Yeah.
You know, in this field, I was kind of curious, you and I have talked over the years, how did you get involved in this field?
I have a holistic nutrition degree.
Okay.
Didn't have a lot of opportunity to use it in the first dozen years I had it. It was hard to do that as my main career and make enough money and build that clientele. So I also did a lot of retail and one company specifically as a supervisor, so I learned all the ordering and scheduling, all that sort of thing. So combining the two together seemed to be a good fit. It's kind of funny how it happened. My husband came to the store for the first time, talking with Gail and talking about how busy it was, and she said, yes, but I got to find someone to buy the store. And he's like, at home, he just kind of drops it and leaves it, and 24 hours later we talk about it. But even the employees did know at that point that she was seriously looking for someone. And the seed was planted, and it all came together very nicely.
And you haven't looked back, and one thing that you brought up that I think is critical to Simcoe Natural Foods is you have great employees.
Yes.
You come in, you feel welcome, they help you.
Yes, and they came as part of the package deal, which I'm very glad. As a nutritionist, I learned a lot about food, but not necessarily specifically the supplements and what's in each one, so I had lots to learn. And a couple of them have been here almost 20 years. So yes, they've taught me lots.
That's a nice transition. And let's talk a little bit about product, because I noticed like you carry the natural factors. You have, can you tell us some of the bigger brands that you like that you're carrying?
Yeah, and they're doing some great webinars, so I'm learning more and more about them.
Oh, great.
And their integrity and their science behind. Natural Factors is a company that's probably like the queen of Canadian natural supplements.
Canadian company?
Yes, BC.
Oh, that's awesome.
BC. And one that a lot of people don't know about is called Living Alchemy.
Yeah.
And they ferment all their foods for 30 days. Other companies ferment, but not many for 30 days. They're also from BC. And you just get a lot more from your food when it's fermented. And I'm falling in love with their products.
It's the nutritional value that you gain from that, then I take it.
Yeah, it takes much smaller amount of food.
Yeah.
And then the added bonus of what it does for your gut health as well.
Yeah, and that's the nice part about this. You know, you've got the oils, you've got a little bit of everything here, so people can come in and browse and sort of find what they're looking for, correct?
Yes, and we find people say, you know, they come in for what they want the first time, and then each other time they kind of glance around a little more, and when they have a little extra time and they actually take their time through, it's like, yeah, there's a lot in here to see.
To take in, and we might as well talk, we've got our mask on, obviously this pandemic just keeps going on and on.
Right.
You've sort of modified your business model. Can you talk a bit about that? You have online now, right?
Yes, we're now online, and within just this week we're really launching it so that most products that you would want would be online. So that's very exciting.
Yeah.
It started off with the pandemic that we closed down. We learned how to do parking lot pickup, and we still do that if that's what you want. And I can invoice you by email. I'll take a check in the parking lot, whatever you need to do. We learned we could tap through the glass.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So
really.
for those who don't want to come in at all, I was 2 people in. That way we can control who's here and who's touching what. And so we keep everyone safe.
Is there a website then for the online? What's the website?
Yeah, so simcoenaturalfoods.com.
Oh, that's excellent. And I want to take a minute because I know you have a huge senior business, and you kind of expanded those days as well, did you not?
Yeah, Seniors Day is always the last Wednesday of the month. For those 55 and older, 15% off. With COVID, we didn't want 100 people in here in a day.
No.
So we've extended it to the Tuesday and the Thursday around that last Wednesday.
Well, that's a great idea. And then you're opening the door a bit more, right, to help. And are your hours limited, or they've changed a little bit?
We're full time again, so 9:30 to 5:30 and 9:30 to 3 on Saturdays, and we're closed on Sundays.
That's perfect. The store is great. I love coming in. I've used it over the years, and congratulations on all this. Is there other information as far as the website, like you said? What's your exact location here on the Queensway?
Yeah, so we're 479. A lot of people know it at Park Road.
Yep, the corner of Park Road.
Yes, and you can email me anytime if you're looking for a product, simcoenaturalfoods@gmail.com.
Okay.
And phone number 519-428-2077.
That's awesome, and congratulations on such a great business. I know that taking it over from Gail and stepping in and learning all this has been just a whole new thing for you as well, but your staff and you have did a great job, and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Dave.